colors in her hair, lipstick bold and bright, strutting down the street like a disco queen. And my granny's on a mission, her pitchfork in her hand, hunting thrift store treasure all across the land. She's funky, she's sassy, she's got that Aussie charm. Out in the bush, she's raising the alarm.
Oh baby, be on the lookout for gold.
Granny's flipping finds, breaking the mold. Kobe Granny's got the groove, oh yeah, dancing through the aisles like she just don't care.
Well, hello boys and girls, it's your favourite grumpy granny from Grogy's Patch in little old Donald, Victoria, and I'm back again with my first nugget for 2025. Let's talk about clothes. Well, if you're not a clothing seller, then I guess this doesn't affect you. But as of today, most of you will be aware that they are bringing in condition ratings for clothing. Now, those of us, I think, that sell things like books, second-hand books, and some other categories that already have these sort of ratings, I think we will find this a lot easier because we're already used to giving things a rating. And I find that I already do that with my clothes. I put in good to very good, or, you know, whatever. So, yeah, I think it's just a flow on for us. We will find it much easier. But if you haven't had to do it before, you might sort of be a bit stuck on it. The thing to do is to make sure that you read the eBay terms and what is the definition for each of the ratings. That's really important. That's what you need to do. So that is what we are going to go and do now. I'm going to help you out by going through it with you. Okay, let's go over. Get inside the computer. So here we are, deep inside the computer. Now, if you actually click on the link that you were given, you'll have a message in your inbox today if you already sell in one of these categories. And if you click on the link, it'll take you to the page that eBay have done all about this. It's important just to read these basic things very carefully. So if you have a look, there's 3 distinct categories of condition. So we go from fair to good to excellent. I'm kind of a bit disappointed that there weren't 4. I think there should have been fair, good, very good, and then excellent. Because to me, excellent would be in like new condition, even though it's not new. And then very good would be what they've got as excellent. But anyway, that's, you know, semantics, I suppose. So number 1, excellent. This item has been previously worn, however, it is in excellent condition. Any signs of wear should be shown and described in the seller's listing. I kind of feel that that's contradicting itself, because if it's in excellent condition, there shouldn't be any signs of wear, in my humble opinion. And then we go to good. This item has been gently used but is in good condition. It might have a few signs of wear, but all imperfections should be shown and described in the seller's listing. So I'm going to say the majority of clothing is probably going to go into that. But you know, what do you do with jeans, for example? Wear, often the signs of wear, as in distressing and that sort of thing, actually increase the value, you know, makes it hard. And then we've got fair. This item has significantly visible imperfections and signs of wear. All imperfections should be shown and described in the seller's listing. So that's your 3 categories. Now, what things do you have to use this for? So they are bringing this in for women's clothing, men's clothing, kids' clothing, unisex kids' clothing, baby and toddler, women's vintage clothing, men's vintage clothing, children's vintage clothing, specialty clothing, fancy dress and period costume, wedding and formal occasion, world and traditional clothing. So there's lots of categories. And that starts today. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see here, so condition value, so whereas before you either chose new with tags or like new, I think was the other one, or new without tags, and then you chose pre-owned after that. So instead of choosing one of those, now we've got all these. So we've got new with tags, new without tags, new with imperfections. So this item is brand new, has never been worn, but it has some type of defect. You know, original tags may or may not be attached. Then we've got pre-owned excellent. This item, as I said before, has been previously worn, however is in excellent condition. Pre-owned good, and we went through that, and pre-owned fair. So you'll actually choose one of those in the condition. But if you keep going right down, it then tells you that you can review your listings so that you can fix up what your listings already are. So let's click on it and see what happens. So it is taking us to the Manage Active Listings page, but it's definitely not choosing the clothing category. It's just giving us Manage Active Listings. And pretty much, look, lots of, not clothing items. But let's have a look at this one. So let's just go into, the thing to do would be to do these as a bulk edit. You know, as long as you know the condition of your clothing, you could do it as a bulk edit. But for the example today, I'm just going to go into this one and let's have a look and see what happens, because I'm not sure what have they already done to pre-choose it for us. So we're just going in and we're going to scroll down to condition. Right, so it has automatically chosen pre-owned good. And I think that's a good thing it's a good thing for me, because most of my clothing is probably either excellent or good. And if it's classed as pre-owned good, then I won't have to worry about going in immediately and fixing it. I mean, this particular garment that we're looking at, I'm going to say I don't think it actually does have any signs. It's got nothing that I've noted. I don't think this one does actually have any signs of wear. So technically, realistically, I can choose pre-owned. Excellent. And then there's a new note under, this is new. There's a new note under the condition box. It says, disclose all flaws to prevent returns and earn better feedback. And then it's got a link that says examples of flaws. Let's have a look. Stains. Oh, look, there's a little picture there. It shows what a stain looks like. This item has permanent staining. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Discoloration. The vibrancy of the item's original colour has changed. Well, yes, you can see that's got a bit of yellowing, as often happens with white cream stuff. It gets that bit of a yellow over time. And then we've got visible wear. Item's fabric is pulling, pilling, thinning or losing shape. So yeah, pilling's easy enough to get rid of, though, I should say. But yeah, you do get some things that are pulling, thinning or losing their shape. Then we've got broken or missing fasteners. The item's fasteners, such as buttons or zippers, etc., require replacement or repair. Look, they even show you a picture of one pulled out. Oh, we've got holes or tears, which would, be the basic one there, which I generally won't sell clothing when it's like that. I mean, I guess it depends on the value, because often I find that if it has got a hole or something in it, I'm going to have to reduce the price accordingly to a point, because I'm not going to want to take the time to fix it. But then reducing the price pulls it down under the amount of money I would want to sell something for. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll take that back, because if it was a really expensive brand, I probably would still, because there's going to be people out there that are quite happy to buy that. If it was a $100 jumper and I was selling it for $30 or something, and they wanted to fix it themselves. So yeah, so that's a new little thing. Wow, lots of new things happening, isn't there? Well, now I just thought I'd come back and mention to you a couple of things that we're going to be talking about now. Welcome to all my new channel subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And any new members that have come in too, I do really sincerely thank you for your support. And if you haven't subscribed, why not? I would appreciate it if you did, because I am trying to grow the channel and trying to provide some money, for my old age when I'm in the nursing home. And yeah, it'll be a nice little passive income, because you'll all be watching my videos over and over again to support me. Well, that's the idea. Well, that's what OCTO tells me, I should be doing anyway. So, and for those of you that don't know who OCTO is, that is a persona called the Disgruntled Octopus. And you should hop over to his channel and check out OCTO and or Josh, who is the minion who does work for the octopus. And he's been doing quite a few videos of late, almost as many as I have. And we actually do a podcast together called The Worst Reselling Podcast. And it is just that. It's a lot of fun. Well, we think it is. We get on and dribble and talk about crap. And yeah, I think that might be coming back soon. We've had a bit of a break from it with one thing or another, with, equipment breakdowns and hot weather and Christmas break and all that sort of stuff. But is it on the horizon? Well, it may be, but we'll have to see. We'll just wait and see. I'll let you know more on that front. But I have been getting a lot of people leaving me ideas of what they want, tutorials and things that they want me to do. Whilst I'm talking to everyone, one of the things that I've been noticing when I've been going over, how many of my videos and which videos people are watching, I've actually noticed that there's been quite a lot of people watching, or should I say listening to, the Discord chat that we did. And the Discord, I have my own Discord group. It's a fantastic community, and please, it's free free. Come in and join, get involved. You can get in the voice room and have a voice and or video chat, or you can not. You can just do post a message and have people reply or ask a question if you've got questions about. We've got all different categories from reselling, and it's all about reselling art, reselling Skylanders even, reselling clothing, jeans, books, everything. And we have a weekly little workshop which will be cranking up again next Tuesday night. That will be. I was going to do it started this week, but when it was going to be 40 degrees on Tuesday, I decided not to. But it will be cranking up again next week, although I should check the temperature because someone did just tell me that it's going to be hot next week, but maybe not. Maybe it won't be quite that hot, and maybe I'll just have to get a fan on me or something. So, yeah, so there's that. And where was I going with that? Yeah, so come and join the Discord. Yeah, it's lots of fun. But anyway, I did notice that a lot of people have been going back, obviously new people or perhaps other existing members that are going back over that information. They're watching a particular Discord recording of one of our workshops, which we do those every week, and I record them and upload them to the YouTube channel. And the one that people have been watching is how to deal with excess stock, which really made me think, I think it's a problem for a lot of people. They've got excess stock. Why are they watching it now? Like, it's been up for months. Why are they watching it? I think it's because it's a new year. People want to, clear themselves of that excess stock, and they want to know what are the best ways to do it. So I hope that particular video is helpful, which I'll point up here. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it'll be up here somewhere. I'll put up which one it is so that you'll know which one if you're interested in that. Now, I will be doing some TerraPeak tutorials because I use that all the time, and a lot of people don't. They find it a bit sort of daunting, but I find it the most useful thing, much better than just doing searches on eBay as such when I'm trying to comp books and that sort of thing. I can't guarantee you I will not be doing nuggets every day. When I first started doing it, I was doing it every day. At the moment, that's going to be way too much because I am still trying to pump out, thrifting videos, which is what everyone seems to like, plus some what solds every now and again, and, haul videos and stuff like that. So I can't do nuggets every day, but I'm going to try and do at least a couple a week, maybe more, maybe 3 times a week. We'll see. And the other question I have, you need to comment below though and tell me, do you want to see the lives back? A, do you want to see Friday Night Live back? Everyone seemed to really like that format. And B, do you want to see like what I was calling the reseller news back, or some sort of daytime live chat back? So let me know those 2 things in the comments so that I know what I should be doing, because I need people to tell me what to do in my old age. Isn't that right, Octo? Oh dear. Look, there's some really good resellers. If you're new to reselling and you've come on YouTube trying to get information, of course I do the best tutorials because I do them very basic, as people that have already watched them know. I call you all the boys and girls and I teach from a very, very basic level. So that way you can learn how to do things properly. So I'm not telling you, I don't sort of do tutorials really about how I think you should do things. What I'm doing is showing you things that I don't know, how to use eBay. Like, not as in, this is the best way to do eBay, you should be promoting at this rate, or you should be doing this, or you should be doing that. What I'm doing instead is, if you want to do a coupon, how do you do the coupon? If you want to do a newsletter, how do you do a newsletter? And that sort of thing. So I do it from a very, very basic level. So I have got my list, and I will be going through the list and working out, in what sort of order I'm going to do those. So keep an eye out, because there will be some tutorials coming soon in amongst all the other content, because I don't want to just do tutorials. I want to get some other content happening, and I'm really appreciative, even though my camel work has been atrocious, I am really appreciative of all the people that have watched my thrifting videos. And if you haven't, why haven't you? And get on and watch them, I have to say. Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to go now, and I will see you next time.
Grumpy Granny's Reselling news with top advice that you can't refuse. We're flipping finds and showing you how in this reseller life. Let's own it now.